Hi everyone! I have 15 tips for you that I wish I knew before starting Coral Island. Stay tuned and I hope I can help you out. Sugar is a fantastic way to recover stamina early on. You want to go to Sam's shop and scroll all the way down to sugar. It costs 35 gold and it restores 60 stamina. Yeah, 60 stamina. For 35 gold, 60 stamina is fantastic. Sugar is going to be very useful for going through the mines, diving, or if you're like me, you planted a lot of crops and you need a lot of stamina. For 35 gold, getting a speed boost and all the stamina is definitely a steal. Getting a horse is very expensive, so this can help you early game for sure. Upgrading your tools is going to be extremely important early on. But there's something about the blacksmith that you should know about. The blacksmith is actually closed on a Sunday. If you were to ask the blacksmith to upgrade your tool on a Saturday, Sunday it'll be closed. So that would be 2 days that you wouldn't have your tool. Try not to upgrade any tools on Saturday and you should be good. Another thing that I wish I knew is that you can find bronze and silver kelp on the beach. Look for those 4-leaf clovers and get a head start. As you progress through the game, you will unlock diving. While you're diving, you can actually go up to the surface no matter where you are. Yeah, you don't have to go back to the very beginning where you first entered. All you have to do is click on the X that says move anchor, and the anchor will come down to you. After it comes down, you want to right click on the anchor and you go right back up to the surface. You can reset the diving location, or you can go diving right where you last left off. Early on, you're going to unlock 2 quests, Mythical Dream and then Temple Offering. Temple Offering is one of the most important things to complete as soon as possible in spring. You will actually unlock fast traveling by completing this right here. Out of the first bundle, you only need to get 5 of these out of the 7. Make sure when you're in the early game that you're saving your resources so you can complete this the same day that you unlock this quest. Coconuts are one of the best gifts you can give people early on. It's universally liked, and you can start finding them on spring 15th and onward. Unlike games like Stardew Valley that you can give a gift once a day, you can only give 2 gifts per week to a villager. If a villager's birthday is coming up, make sure you save one of those gifts for their birthday. A lot of people don't know this, but even if you fully spook a bug, you can still catch them. Some bugs are very hard to catch early on, so it's worth using the spacebar to dash and trying to dash into bugs to catch them. You'll be able to start catching the fireflies and some other really harder to get things early on. While going through the mine, you're going to find these little cracks in the floor. Keep on smacking it with your pickaxe until it eventually stops. When it stops, you'll know because it's going to have the color of the ore that you're currently mining. Keep on smacking it for all of those ore. Little side tip, the mastery for double ore does count for those cracks. This next tip is related to farming. If you want to make your crops grow faster and make more money, you definitely want to use fertilizer. Fertilizer, at least the fertilizer 1, you need 2 compost and 1 sap. All you have to do is put the fertilizer down and then plant the seeds. One really important thing to note though, fertilizer lasts as long as a crop is alive. You want to use it on regrowable crops. So something like the sugarcane would be a great candidate. If you use it on a cauliflower or potatoes that are single harvest uses, you won't be able to get as much value out of your fertilizer. So make sure you plan accordingly when using fertilizer. When you're starting off ranching, you're going to want to build a few different things. The barn is of course a given. You need a barn to be able to have cows and whatnot. But let's scroll down and there is something called the mill and there is something called the silo. The mill is the one you want to build first. It's for 20 scrap, 50 wood, and 2 bronze bar. The descriptions can be a little bit misleading. I know a few people that thought you needed to save up for the silo first, and that takes 100 scrap, 300 stone, and 2 silver bars. This is extremely expensive, especially early. Build the mill first, you'll be just fine. Build the silo when you're starting to roll in resources, you can afford this. A super cool thing that I learned is these explosive ones are super useful, but not just for the mine. You see this fallen tree in this stump? If you try to do this with your normal axe you start the game with, the game will tell you that you can't break it with your current tool. And same for this one. But we have the technology! which is Explosives 1. So try to position it so it's between multiple things, and boom! Look at that, hardwood and everything. This is super helpful when you're just starting off because you want to clear out your farm, but you can't upgrade your tools very fast. And explosives are very easy to make. If you come into crafting, explosives only take 1 bronze ore and 4 coal, which is pretty easy to get. Compare that to upgrading your axe, which you want to do anyway, but in the early game, it's going to be very hard to do so. So if you want to clear some of your farm out, make sure you look into crafting a few explosives. While you're diving, you're going to come across some of these sea turtles. These sea turtles are going to want a different thing for each season. Oh, look at it! They just want some belly rubs. Aww. Did you know that your scythe tool can actually act as a harvesting tool as well? If you come over to a crop that's ready to be harvested and you use the scythe, you actually won't damage any surrounding crops and you can harvest whatever is ready to be harvested. Just be aware that you will use stamina using the scythe, but you are able to harvest a lot more crops using this. My last piece of advice is going to be something that might surprise you. It has something to do with Sam's shop. So as of this patch, which is 0.1, we are in early access. Things can definitely change, but I want to just mention this because when I was talking in Coral Island's Discord, it really surprised me. So if you go here, you'll see that Sam is selling a lot of these seeds, right? I was told in the Discord that he is not guaranteed to sell all of these seeds in year 2. So make sure if you like any particular crop that you buy a lot of them in year 1 and you save them for year 2. But just in case, for at least this patch, 0.1, I would definitely stockpile your seeds for each season. I hope this video was helpful. I know I learned a lot in the first few weeks of me playing this game. I want to give a special thank you to all the people in the Coral Island Discord that really helped me out. I actually did not know about the year 2 seed thing with Sam. I was very surprised about that. I feel so much love on this platform. Thank you guys so much. Leave me a comment below what you were most surprised about. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, everyone.